Super Mario 64 has not aged all that well, is exactly what the losers that suck at this game will still tell you, because they probably sucked back then and I still believe they suck now, because Super Mario 64 is a timeless masterpiece and I will go to the grave believing so. Hi, by the way, I'm Bradley Overrated. I'm the guy who does very casual reviews. Well, I show very mediocre gameplay and just talk about games and give them letter grades. I do that. And in Super Mario 64, the premise is very simple. Princess Peach invites Mario over for some cake, quote unquote. We all know what that means, Princess Peach. You're two consenting adults. I'll just leave it at that. But things are not as they seem. Bowser has captured Princess Peach once again. And now Mario finds himself having to save her. It's a simple premise. It's the tale as old as time at this point, but it's great. I love this game. This was a mind-blowing experience. I just don't think anybody ever realizes how crazy this was. This is the OG 3D platformer. Nothing that you are seeing here on the screen had ever been done before. This was the game that redefined what it means to even be a platformer. And that alone deserves so much praise. Just all the praise in the world, and the fact that they pulled it off in such a fashion. Mario controls actually really well. Even to this day, he controls better than some games I've noticed that are coming out this year, and it's 2020. He still controls better in so many ways. The only thing that I can agree on that hasn't aged all that well are the camera angles, as those can be very infuriating at times. But that's it. This game looks phenomenal. This game looks great. I understand this game came out in 1996, but just think about how mind-blowing of an experience this was in 1996. This game looked great back then, and yeah, sure, it doesn't look like an amazing, beautiful masterpiece that maybe a lot of people are accustomed to today, but none of that matters because it looked phenomenal then. I still think the graphics hold up really well. There's still a lot of awesome secrets to discover. It's still a joy to collect 120 stars, and it is still very satisfying and sadistic to return the poor baby penguin to her mother only to drop it off the edge. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man, right here. You ready for this, guys? You ready for this? Look at this. Look how angry she gets as I walk over to the edge. Oh, what are you gonna do, baby? What are you gonna do, mama? I'm just kidding. I can't do it. I have too much of a conscience. That's what I've noticed now. As younger me, no problem. Baby penguin's dead. Older me, nope. Just gonna let it live and move on with my life. Boy, it's fun to grow up. I mean, what do you want me to say? The controls are just a little bit stiff. Of course they are. This was the OG 3D platformer. This was mind-blowing. Nothing had been done. Polygons did not exist. The fact that you can run around 3D didn't exist. The fact that it controls this well, considering it is the original of all originals, that's just impressive, man. I'm not going to complain about the controls. They still controlled better than the Super Nintendo's controls did or the NES did. I mean, this was just great. Even on that good old-fashioned N64 controller. The boss fights are too simple? Of course they are. You couldn't even measure how difficult the boss fights should be during this time, and I found them to actually still be fun and satisfying. Yeah, of course they're easy by today's standards, but they were completely new and different and original back then. Here's really what you need to know about Super Mario 64. It's amazing. Its visuals at the time were stunning, its controls were great, the soundtrack is still awesome to this day. I really enjoyed the boss fights, I really enjoyed the gameplay. I love the fact that they jammed so many secrets into what is now technically a very small and short game. I can 100% this game in under 5 hours if I really want to. Super Mario 64 is a legendary masterpiece. You can't tell me otherwise, and I'm not going to grade it any lower grade than an A, because this game is just too beautiful and it is a piece of history, and I will never, ever disregard it as anything less. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I am Bradley Overrated. Out like a trout and go play this game, because this game is still great in my opinion. You can't convince me otherwise. Take care.